Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. Last stretch, we arrived in the beautiful yet terrifying Toadwood Forest and learned what is happening to the toads in the Mushroom Kingdom's past. This time, we set out to look for the Vim Factory and hopefully shut down the operation that converts their life force into fuel for the UFOs. And with 6 Bros Flowers starting us off, how can we say no to getting things going? Sorry, buddy on the tree there. I was too enthusiastic about getting that many Bros items to really care about your plight, but I promise I'll make up for it by getting you out of this mess. I hope. Get another 100 coins and 3 green shells. Exploration is very much rewarded if you count doing 1 high jump and going down a tree stump as exploration. I kind of more so count what we did in Peach's Castle, though, because that was optional rooms. That was having to check stuff. Oh, that's bad, 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 that's bad. I can't run. I can't run. This is really bad. We'll jump on this guy. Okay, we're all back together again. Good. Well, I was scared that Baby Luigi was gonna be slower than the Elastopiranha and he'd be forced to take a hit because he's inflicted with Trip. He hits pretty hard, and I was worried that he might fall health to death Baby Luigi. We'd have to revive him or find some way to get away or something like that. And it would just be kind of hard to recover from. I'm think about my options here. He has really high resistance from the side if you hit him with the green shell. It's probably not going to do more than 1 damage per hit, but as you see there, our jumps aren't doing a lot. There's his attack. He aimed from high, so that meant he was going for Baby Mario. Yeah, I guess our jumps really aren't doing all that much damage right now, because I am kind of assuming that I've hired... How did I mess that up? Jeez. I guess Elastopiranhas are the enemy that I will forever choke against. Much better. Not great or anything, but definitely better than it was. And yeah, I think I will do that instead of the jumps right there, even though it's not doing much per hit, doing a lot more overall. And besides, we're vulnerable, as I have said before. Much better. Not stellar or anything like that, but definitely better than that first attempt. Oof. See, you're low. That means you're going to be hitting Baby Luigi. That's the tell right there. We also have attacks that are spanning both screens. I think I can... Can I finish you off? Please? Okay, you're low. Good. This honestly hasn't been going as bad as I thought it would. We get that. Babies are getting caught up in experience. Someday they'll be the same level as their older bro counterparts. So keep going. Oh, whoa. Where are the... Oh, they were out behind the tree stump. No wonder I couldn't find them. I'm just like, where are you? I need an adult. I need an adult. Correction, I need adults. I need both of them. Oh, boy. Right here, new enemy. This is, unfortunately, not called a dead guy. It is a boo guy. This is their only appearance in any game that is not a Yoshi's Island game. So, enjoy them while they last. They will point toward the bro that they're going to be attacking. They will split in 2, and you got to jump on top of the real one to counterattack them. Quite simple. Also, doing that while talking is really not recommended. I'm going to stop things right here for a moment. My fireballs were bouncing underneath the boo guy right there, and were just not doing any damage to him whatsoever. I didn't acknowledge this. I found out a little bit too late that your fire flowers are able to hit flying enemies, but you press the X and Y buttons to do so. I never knew this on a previous playthrough. I just happened to find out about it a little bit late, but yeah, if you see me not using the flowers on flying baddies for the next little bit, then that would be why. It's not really such a big deal because enemies don't have a ton of health right now, but I did want to let you know that's why I won't be doing it for a little while. Or maybe it is, because I'm killing the enemies in the same number of turns anyway. Oh. You. Kapow. Still can't quite get the counterattack right, though, but I reiterate, for being dead, you sure have a lot of health. Got a green shell for that, and again, enemies also drop bros items, so again, not really seeing the problem there. I don't know. I just think that it was a very natural way to simplify things with this particular game. And besides, it's only in Partners in Time, and for good reason, because it's the only game that's like this. Level up for Baby Mario! What did I say? They caught up in no time flat. HP is looking terrible. POW is looking a little bit better. The Defense is looking pretty good. Speed is a little middle of the road. Got some 4s in there. Stash is looking lovely. I think I'll take that. I make bad decisions. Baby Luigi gets one as well. Those look like good numbers. Good chance to redeem myself. Shouldn't get that frustrated because it honestly hasn't happened all that many times yet. And besides, I gotta have a lot of stamina for the road ahead with how I usually am with those roulettes. Here we are again. Come back here.
Let's go.
There's the timing for it. You have to do it right when the sound is still happening from him splitting in two. Is a little bit awkward, but there you go. That's your lot. Now, what is Vim Factory is this way, but it's being blocked off by all these trees. Growing weaker. I am so sorry that a one-up mushroom was just that barely out of your reach when you got captured and put to that tree. That's really sad. This room cleared out. Nothing to do but just move on to the next one. Now this room is a little bit weird. Something is calling you, calling from within the stump, telling you to throw with X or Y. Gee, I hadn't gathered that up to this point though, but okay. There's this guy right here, but to talk to him, you have to be in such a specific spot. Like, you can see the exclamation mark like flash there, right there. Come on, trying to get this right. Come on, come on. There. Nose itches. It's kind of a lighthearted twist. Like, it's kind of a lighthearted line for what's actually going on here compared to all the other Toads that we've seen, though, but I'm willing to bet that very few people have ever seen that, because I remember for me, like, as a kid, it was always hard for me to, like, find a way to talk to him, and even now I struggle with it, though, so I'd like to think that that's a little bit remote piece of trivia, one of the things that I am totally into and love showing off. We have these caverns. Only the babies can go down into them. So we are a little bit vulnerable, and this is kind of what I meant about this being a harder game than you think it is just how whenever the babies are alone, you can get full health death comboed if you're not used to the enemies in the area yet. And not only that, but you do also have to kind of think about what your party currently is. I know it doesn't really seem like it'd be that big of a deal, but when you have all these different attacks and they have different commands based on, okay, you do this if these characters are in your party, you do this other thing if they're in your party, and then everyone uses different buttons and there's 4 of them. You do have to kind of think about it a little bit though, because right now I'm pressing Y to do my jump action command, and then if the bros were by themselves in battle, I'd only be using, like, you know, for Luigi, I'd be using B. Having to remember to press Y for my first jump as Luigi if baby Luigi is on my back, if you're not really paying close attention, you can miss out on a lot of extra damage and not be outputting as much damage as you would be able to otherwise. So always think about what your party is when you go into a battle, just so that you're not wasting time or, you know, underperforming in battle, though, because there's nothing more frustrating than you realize 1 second too late, oh crap, I hit the wrong button because I'm used to playing as the babies, because it's had me playing as the babies for the last 10 minutes, and I've been doing every battle with them, and you're making me fight another Elasta Piranha. Great. Well, I guess not all's lost. I could not get a first strike again. Their movement on the field is really awkward, and they don't look as tall as they really are. I haven't shown this, though, but we haven't really had a chance to show elemental weaknesses in battle. Elasta Piranhas are not weak to this. I just kind of wanted to show this for demonstrative purposes. You can see I put in all that effort, and it only took 1 damage. It has a resistance against fire, so keep that in mind. Some enemies will have resistances, others will have weaknesses, and what a way to introduce that mechanic by having an enemy take 1 damage, even if you get a great with that attack. At least the payout's good from fighting them, if nothing else, though, but that is the first enemy that I would say could actually give you a little bit of trouble if you're a first-timer, so it is ramping up pretty quickly. Only got 1 more little Sparky to do. I don't know if these things actually are little Sparkies or not. I guess they would be because they're small, though, but then again, little Sparkies, I don't know if they're fire. Well, I guess they would. Never mind. Get my first strike! Of course, now I do it perfectly. I got the maximum number of hits possible out of the attack as soon as I stop talking. There's the Let's Play curse. As soon as you gotta do commentary, as soon as you gotta, you know, be talking while you're doing these things, can't really hear the audio cue so well, you're focusing on multiple things at the same time, makes everything a lot harder. As soon as you hit that record button, everybody sucks. So if you've ever struggled with that yourself, we all do. Don't worry. And I guess I should also mention that if you're curious about cannonballers, because we still haven't done that attack yet, I just haven't really had an opportune moment to do it yet. It would be a great attack to use against the elastopiranhas, but I only ever have the babies when I do that, and the thing about Cannonballer is that it's strictly a quartet attack. It's the first one of those that we've seen. You have to have 4 in your party to be able to use it at all. It's not like the green shell where it's made better by having 4 in your party. No, you outright have to have it, so that's why I haven't been using that. All those little Sparkies we found, we are going to combine them all into one to make a hothead. What an interesting reproductive cycle that this species of Mario enemies possesses. However, not as interesting as the reproductive cycle of a Yoshi. I think that much is clear. So we'll hit that. Hit the last one. I said hit the last one. There I go, just barely missing the mark again. And with all 6 of them in, and it flashing, what do you say we unleash this power on this forest while toads are stuck to the trees that we are going to be burning down? We will go and see the extent of our damage. And I think, actually... Oh god, I'm going to have to go back and look though, but if there was a toad here, just wow! That is in no uncertain terms burning somebody to death that we were sent here to actually save, but... I guess nothing can be done about it now, and it was required to make progress forward, so who am I to say that it was wrong? And they're one of those spots on the ground that we've seen in so many of. And it appears we're almost there. Now, as we go onward, if there's one thing that I can appreciate about all this up to this point, is that everything is played out like an assembly line. So we arrive in a time period where the land is being ravaged by elastopiranhas. I don't know what I'm even worried about with these guys anymore. I didn't take any damage whatsoever. But we arrived in a pass that is ravaged by the shrubs. And then we make it to a village of toads where all the toads are being abducted to be taken to Toadwood Forest, where the trees drain their life and then are used in the factory to fuel those UFOs. I think it's kind of cool that we're getting to see every step of the shrubs process and just what they're doing to this world one thing at a time. There we got a new piece of equipment, the unarmed jeans. Might as well see what that is. I think that's for the bros? Let's see, unarmed, oh no, it's for the babies. Never mind, what am I saying? That'll increase their attack power, but wow, that is risky. Minus 12 defense. Place that on Baby Mario. Maybe he can do some bros attacks. I haven't been getting hit a whole lot. Maybe if Baby Mario does get into trouble, I could always switch off of it. Kind of what I was saying about the high risk, high return equipment that I put on regular old vanilla Mario earlier, but I'd say we're pretty good there. Now, as we go onward, we have arrived at the Vim Factory. But with no sort of way in, we're gonna have to find another way. And I can see now that I walk past the save album and I really want to see what the picture is for this area, so I'll be right back. As I was going off to save, Mario got a level up. I guess I might as well show this right here. HP is looking like a good roulette. Let's go. Yeah, +3. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without Luigi unless we're talking about our level up into level 2, and then I guess also level 3, but that gap is closing relatively, considering that the experience requirements are getting steeper and steeper, and we're earning more and more from each battle. I'm gonna go for speed. Flying out of those gates, Luigi. Wow, just everyone's starting to get a level up. Maybe I shouldn't have ended things quite right there and waited for one more battle, but how was I to know? Oh right, there's a pause menu that tells you these things, but I'm too lazy to check it. Maybe Mario doesn't really need much more speed. He's going first in most every battle, and that's what's important for him. So defense! Ouch. Maybe Luigi, maybe you can make me break even so that I can have 2 terrible and 2 not terrible ones? That was looking nice. Nope. 3 out of 4, and that's bad. To make a long story short, it sucked. All of that just to come right back where we were in the first place because of my morbid curiosity getting the better of me. That is a day in the life of, oh, no. You are getting back up there. You are getting back up there right this instant, young men. And we are fighting this Elastopiranha because finally we have a chance to fight these guys with the whole quartet together. Reason why I want to do this is because I can finally showcase the Cannonballer. This is bar none your strongest attack against anything that is susceptible to jumps. I don't recommend that you use it on an Elastopiranha, but I couldn't really find a better situation to showcase this soon after getting it now, and I've wanted to show it for a while, so we're all going to shoot ourselves out of a cannon, yes babies, yes without helmets, because we just roll like that, and want to press the buttons in the order of them landing, so X, Y, B, A. It's different every time. 47 damage. Bar none, the strongest attack you have available to you right now, and it is great, it is glorious. It's just that you get it at this point, and it's kind of a waste to use it on Coupelians because they aren't strong at all. It's kind of a waste to use them on Boo guys because they're not really a big threat and you can just counterattack them anyway. And in the situations where you would want a desperation attack when the babies are vulnerable, you can't use the attack, so it's kind of without purpose for a while, and maybe it is for the best to just kind of stockpile it for whenever we have an inevitable boss encounter with the group of 4, but I just wanted to show it personally. Travel advisory. Ride the floating panel below to conquer thorny paths. Hitting a block should get the floating panel moving. Toadwood District Rangers. Man, even the travel advisories are more fun in the Mushroom Kingdom. I'm used to travel advisories just making me take off my shoes when I don't want to. Topical stuff going on. Can I talk? No, you are not interactable. I have wasted my time and yours. This is me we're talking about after all. And yeah, basically we just hit the block with the babies and it moves the platform that the bros are on. It's a little bit clever, I suppose. Oh, I want to go back. There was an L block up on that, there's a block up here I want to hit. Let's go. Hit you. What are you going to have? Attack equipment that Mario's going to equip, thus making Luigi get nothing out of this? No, a wallet badge. I said no to you when I had to pay for you. And I am saying no to you again now that I'm getting you for free. That's just how much you suck. I have no purpose for that whatsoever. I almost never run away from battle, so I don't know. Maybe if you're speedrunning and you don't want to lose coins because you need certain amount of money to buy something later in the run. I don't know. Like, nobody speedruns this game at all, actually. I looked into it and just no one does. Seriously, when I last checked that, because I got curious myself since resources on Partners in Time are so scarce compared to the other Mario and Luigi titles, or even just the other Mario RPGs in general, I looked into it. I could only find 2 runs that had ever been submitted, and they were done years ago, so, if you want to get an easy world record, I guess you don't really have a whole lot of competition in this way, and I'm sure you could come up with strats that are very different from what was around back then. Get another 100 coins right there! Again, I'm like, hey, maybe you want to equip the wallet badge to save coins? Nope, just go down one of those tree stumps. You could buy everything for the rest of the playthrough. I'm gonna take 3 bros flowers, and now, travel advisory. When hiking, if you find blocks that are too high to hit, jump while carrying babies, then make the babies jump at the peak of your jump. If your timing's on, you'll be able to reach higher blocks. Just remember, the travel advisory people tell you, if you can't reach something, throw a baby at it. Okay, I said everything is more fun in the Mushroom Kingdom, though, but wow. I give travel advisories crap in the real world, though, but I don't think any of them have ever been quite that bad. The government is telling you that if you can't reach something, throw babies at it. I guess it's one way to control overpopulation. Okay, no, that's pretty morbid.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, I can't get over that. You are barely too far away for me to hear your little whimpers for help. How depressing for you.
Let's go.
And Mario gets a level up to brighten the mood quite a bit from what we were talking about just moments before. Let's forget about that. POW is already looking great, and I could use more of that. Speed's good, too. Stash has some 6s on it. You betcha! Yeah, I got a 3. And Luigi, how about you continue the trend instead of just using up all my good luck juice on the first part of the level up and then petering out for the other 3? Defense has got some 5s on it. Speed's got some 5s on it. Your speed's kind of low, but I don't think I'm really hurting for Luigi to go any faster in battles. Let's go for defense. Easy come, easy go. And there wasn't even a third and fourth part to level up. I guess I've gone downhill since the last terrible level up that I had. I'm sorry, just, it doesn't matter how much I focus. Never even mind the Let's Play curse. If I'm quiet and focusing, like, you've seen me be quiet and focus on that roulette before. I can't do it. Now, got another one of these lifts that we use the babies to power, and then we got to go onto the bottom screen. And now, we're actually working some platforming into it, so you can stop the platform, maybe like move it underneath you, get it in position, or you can just jump while it's in motion, making things a little bit more complex. It is a fun little mechanic, even though, honestly, I am a little bit impatient with how it works, that you have to wait for the direction to come up on the thing before you can do it. See, like right there, I hit it like a second too late and didn't get it because I wasn't waiting the right amount of time for the direction I wanted to travel in. Babies, come back! You can blame it all on me! We uncovered the not-so-hidden exit to this room. And now, probably gonna have some good stuff in here, or Elasta Piranhas, or both. Nope, got another 100 coin and another mushroom. Rolling in it, raking it in, whatever you prefer. A 1-up mushroom and 1 coin. Now, I guess we got another second verse, same as the first. Gonna hit these 4 blocks. And for us, that'll activate, hopefully, the other tower that will enable us to enter the factory. At least I hope that's that, and those claws don't belong to some giant monster hidden deep underground that's going to attack us. Nope, doesn't look like it. So the pathway has appeared to the factory. Now, I don't think there's anything here for us. I'm a little bit tempted to check. No, guess not, nothing. Okay. Now, this next room. I'm not gonna lie, I've been dreading this one. As much as I love the atmosphere of Toadwood Forest, this is a place that I am not a big fan of. Also can't talk to you. Not even in a very specific position like that guy from before. This area is very big, very open, and very spiky. I think you get what we're doing here. We are going to be traversing a very big, open area that is full of all kinds of platforms and items for us to collect. We're gonna be here a while. And you all know me, I'm not exactly known for being the patient type because, well, I'm me. Take that. Move over to the... Oh, come on! Luigi was on solid ground, and he slid off. This is all your fault, Luigi. This is all your fault. Also have some obstacles that you have to navigate around. They'll stop you in your tracks, and then you gotta wait for the block to give you the direction that you want again. Maybe it's not really all that bad. It is just waiting a couple of seconds, though, but I kind of wish that I could just hit, like, different blocks to pick the direction I wanted. Maybe that wouldn't actually be faster, though, but you know what I mean. Just the fact that I can't pick the direction I want, I have to wait for the direction I want. It makes it feel a lot worse than I'm sure it actually is. Take the 1-up super. There, always a welcome item. And you guys going over there. Give me 3 bro flowers. All right. Could go for getting a cannonballer or 5. Oh, wild trousers. I already have a set of those for Mario, but oh, do I want to? I will pump you up, Luigi, until your biceps explode. Never mind being a tanky character. I'll just do that. Like I've said, in the North American version, enemies tend to have a lot more health than they do in the other releases, so prioritizing attack might actually be a little bit wise, and besides, it is still early game. Enemies aren't really doing a whole lot of damage, so I think we'll be pretty good. And again, like I've said all the other times that I've been kind of humming and hawing with myself over equipment, if things start going bad and things start feeling like they're too hard, I can always just get rid of that equipment, equip something else. Take my coins as well. That'll help me to buy said equipment. Not that I need any help with my 1,312 coins. I got kind of worried that Mario was going to slide off the edge right there. Thankfully, that didn't happen. Now, is there anything else for me to grab here? I want to be like extra sure before I leave. I got that already. And if I keep taking this up, this is just going to take me back to the station where you start this. Yeah, it is. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Did I get... Okay, yes, I did. Well, see ya, babies. Have a fun time getting across a spit of spikes without us, but you'll be fine. After all, we were able to beat the Shroobs when we couldn't, even though it makes no sense. And with that room done, wasn't as bad as I remember it being, actually. I guess that kind of goes with you remembering things worse than they actually are, like I was saying. We have come full circle. Up here is the entrance to the factory. We've been through this way before, and thankfully, we're not getting charged with child neglect. Then again, would it actually count if it's neglecting ourselves? But never mind these morbid topics. We've had enough of those for one day. Anyway, we made it all around the Toadwood Forest. We opened the doors to the Vim Factory, and that is where we are standing now. Next time on Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time, we enter the Vim Factory and see just what can be done about this UFO fueling operation. See you guys then.